Hi, I'm Sarah of Communication Liberation, and I'm talking to you from my quite new premises in central London. I'm really enjoying being here, apart from one thing at the moment, which is intermittent problems with internet connection. And I had an interesting conversation with a counselling psychologist a while back, and she was talking about how intermittent problems are psychologically, they tend to be far more distressing for people than problems that are kind of more consistent. And as I've been kind of grappling with these internet connection problems, it has made me think about the link with stammering and the variable nature of stammering. Being, one of the things that can make it so challenging to cope with, and it can leave people asking that question. Why do I stammer sometimes and not other times? And that's a big question, and not one that I can fully answer in the space of a short vlog. But just wanted to share one analogy with you, which I sometimes share with people, which is of a kind of electrical loose connection. And so with that, sometimes or most of the time, the connection's okay, and the signal gets through, and that would be equivalent to fluency. But because there's that loose connection there, using this electrical analogy, it means that sometimes the signal doesn't get through, and that would be equivalent to disfluency. And so going back to the analogy with the internet connection problem and how I've been managing that and how that links to stammering therapy, I guess that there's three main phases or stages, if you like. So the first thing is to do what you can to reduce the likelihood of something happening. So in therapy, we often talk about ways of if this is the sort of the signal, ways of reducing things that might be putting pressure on you, and to reduce those and instead create conditions that are conducive to fluency. Secondly, learning ways to manage it more easily when it does happen. So you've done what you can to reduce the likelihood of it, and then when it does happen, learning ways to manage that with more ease. And that can be, for example, through the practice of block modification. But then, the longer term, it's about finding ways to keep difficulties to a minimum, and but at the same time with that awareness that it may not be 100% perfect. So like with the internet, I'm hoping that it will get to a point where it's more reliable and not having to deal with so many problems. But I'm aware that it's not kind of 100%. Anything can happen at any time, in a sense. So yeah, I hope that this little analogy has been helpful to you in some way. If you would like to hear more about what I'm up to, come on over to my website, and do feel free to sign up for free support by putting your name and email address in the sign up box there. Bye for now.